Hello and welcome everybody to this Let's Play of Black and White 2. I'm your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread, and we're going to be going through the game as a good guy. Like, it's good karma. I mean, it's a Lionhead Studio game, same people who made Fable, so I guess you would call it good karma. This is a city builder monster simulator. It's a really unique game. I'm just going to get into it, and you're going to know what this game's all about really soon. I'm going to be doing a good playthrough, and then afterwards I'm going to be streaming through an evil playthrough. That cutscene activates really quickly. And just be forewarned, the first stage of this game is really tutorial heavy, so if you're not into watching the tutorial, just skip straight to episode 2. It'll be linked at the end of the video and in a card on screen now.
This is the beginning. The birth of a god. Called by one pure bread. Born out of desperation. To be a god. To wield the power of good and evil. That is your destiny.
We need a god. Please hear us. Help us, please.
We're your conscience. We're part of our role is to help you be the god you want. So we'll guide you.
Oh
as you
no.
make your godly way through whatever this world. But before
So
then,
you'll notice that
you
every line is being cut off
We'll help
slightly.
you with all that, but even
This
more
game is
importantly,
really
you
hard to
need
get
a
running on Windows
creature.
10.
Hey, let's go and choose one.
Yeah, so I think the game is actually running faster than they intended when they made the game. So we're just gonna have to roll with that.
Wonderful, aren't they? You have 4 to choose from, but the one you choose will be with you throughout your whole time in this world.
Oh, it looks like the glitch fixed
So
itself.
consider carefully and make your choice wisely. Let us tell you about these amazing beasts. All creatures can be trained to become lovable, mischievous pets. Or they can be the ultimate disciplined weapons of destruction and war. Any creature you choose can become these things. That's the wonder of a god's creature. It can become whatever you wish.
I'm pretty confident that their animations are playing faster than they're supposed to.
Powerful. They can be cute, quirky pets, inquisitive and fun-loving. Or they can be single-minded war machines. All creatures will be as good or evil as you teach them to be. Yeah, right. I'd rather they spread love in the form of a massacre or two by going into battle. Creatures can live for war, domination, and destruction. Oh, such a shame if you ask me. Whichever creature you choose will change according to what he learns and does. They all have their own lives, but you need to be a responsible parent and not overfeed them. So, now it's time to choose. Click on a creature with the action button to highlight him.
Alright. So, I'm thinking... Oh man, that cursor feels weird.
Go for the lion.
Sorry, it's weird camera angle and it makes the cursor feel really, really weird. I heard there's actually a glitch revolving around that, so if I run into that, I'll find a way to fix it.
Our god is thinking about the cow.
So I think on the evil playthrough, I'm gonna take the cow, make him a war cow. For the good playthrough, I'm gonna use the wolf.
If you're sure, click the action button again on him. Oh, great choice, boss.
Any minute now. Wow. The beginning of this game is real janky on modern computers.
So, boss, you've been asleep a long time. Do you need a refresher about how to move like a god? Use the action button on this scroll to find out how to move and look around.
Ooh, that's really
Click the
janky.
action button on this scroll to skip tutorials.
Skipping
You'll miss out on
tutorials.
tribute if you skip it, though.
Oh, I need the trip. Ah, that was too late. Damn it, I could have used the tribute. Tribute is like your money in this game for getting
This is a gold
bonuses.
scroll. These lead you through the story. Silver scrolls lead to quests in the world. Bronze scrolls are tutorials, which can teach you so much.
Okay, so let me just feel here. Yeah, the cursor does feel pretty weird. So, click the gold scroll on the mountain. Okay, so I definitely actually want to get these side quests done because I believe we get tribute for them. And I believe the fix for the mouse is just change the DPI. It doesn't like certain DPIs, which luckily my mouse can do on the fly. So let me just do that. That feels a little bit more normal. I'll change it on the fly and see how it goes.
If there is a god up there, and you can hear me, please help me out. I'm in dire need. My life is in ruins. A rock has rolled onto my lovely garden. I've been trying to move it, but it's too big and heavy. If ever a man needs a god, I'm him. Please hear my prayer.
Wow, that guy is built.
Who's he to ask us to move a rock for him? Let's teach him a lesson. No, that's wrong. We should help our people. We're nothing without them.
All right, moving the rock.
Praise be, the rock is gone. My garden is rockless.
Marvelous. You moved the rock. The man is happy, and all it... Oh, is this how it's gonna be, boss? Winning the hearts of this world's people. You've just received tribute. Lovely.
Yeah, I can see that, oh god, these camera controls. I can see that the animations are definitely playing faster than they're supposed to. You can see his cartwheel looked really weird. So, if you're playing this on...
A silver
Yeah,
scroll.
yeah, I can see. You're not pointing at it, buddy. So, if you're wondering how to get this working on Windows 10, there are just some fixes you can download for it online. If you just Google, like, Black and White 2 Windows 10, you can find it. But, whew, it doesn't like modern mice, I think. See, if I move my mouse really slowly, like I'm moving my mouse right now, if you move your mouse really slowly, the hand just doesn't move. And if you're moving it quickly, it's totally fine. I think that's why they recommend you have the DPI really low, but I'm not sure. It seems like it can't handle slight movements. It's a very strange problem. So little tiny micro movements, it just doesn't want to handle. So you gotta kind of sweep your way into small movements or else it just panics.
Look at these peaceful people. How lovely. We could help their friends by moving them so they can be together in the main valley.
How did they get over here? Oh, by the way, don't know if you heard it earlier. Rescue the remaining. Don't tell me I need to actually throw them over there.
Way to go. You're holding a nomad.
Yep. I'm gonna just place them over here.
Great.
Okay.
The nomad is in the right valley.
There we go. All is right in the world. Not gonna launch them.
That's right.
Ooh, this mess is brutal.
Very good.
Is that all of them? Looks like it.
Remarkable work. You rescued everyone. Look, you received 1,000 tribute.
Yes, so you may have noticed that in the intro to the game, Oh, no scroll over there anymore. In the intro to the game, the voiceover guy was clearly the guy who voice acted Maze from Fable the Lost Chapters. Man, I really gotta get back to playing that one again. That game's great. Alright, I just want to get all the silver scrolls because that's more tribute.
Look, a silver scroll.
Oh no, the waterfall is blocked.
So overdramatic.
Now, this is awful.
How did that even happen?
We'll think of something.
Throwing objects can prove very useful in both defense and attack. To throw an object, first pick it up. Then, whilst keeping the action button held, move the mouse in the direction you want to throw. Release the button when you want to let go of the object and send it flying.
Alright. Let's see how horrible this is with the mouse like this. Whew. Nope, that was an overshot. Okay. I bet you there's like special dialogue for if I were to throw the brick at them instead. But I'd rather not. Oof. Oh man. This is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal. Nope.
Too bad.
Can I not pick this one back up? Apparently not. Alright. Oh! Hey! Just need a little nudge and then they all ejected themselves away from the waterfall.
Leader, the blockage has been cleared. The land is complete, leader. Click the gold scroll on top of the mountain to progress.
Yeah, I don't think the tutorials down there are actually worth tribute. You know what? I'll click one just in case. Let's just see.
Move the hand over the rock and hold down the action button to pick it up. Once you've got hold of it, release the button.
Okay, this is just teaching us how to get the rocks out of the circle.
Let's move all these rocks out of the circle.
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Who made that circle out of curiosity?
Now, move it outside the circle and click
Alright, get out of my land.
drop it on the ground.
There we go.
Oh, I say.
Oh, yeah, tribute. Okay, I'll do them.
1,000 tribute, and you thoroughly deserve it.
Alright, let's do the tutorials then.
You know, villagers are wonderfully versatile. They can do so much in the world. You can simply pick up a villager and put him or her next to something. The villager will take this as divine inspiration and become a disciple. Let's have a go at this, boys. Pick up this guy here and drop him over the highlighted area.
For anyone who doesn't know this game, by the way, and you're wondering,
Him by a highlighted area.
this is actually a city builder simulation game. We'll get to that part later.
Disciple builder.
And see, we got a builder.
There we go.
Disciple breeder.
Don't look, leader. The breeders are doing whatever it is such people do.
Disciple forester.
And this guy is chopping trees for wood.
Alright. Oh, you're right, we need a farmer too.
Disciple farmer.
This person is safely working at the farm. You got all that, boss? Of course you did. And to prove it, there's 1,000 tribute waiting for you.
Yeah, I believe there's also one more disciple you get later. And I believe it's, they get you like mana for magic spells. Great way to earn tribute, look for silver scrolls, yep. Head over, okay. Well, the only glowy is up here now, so I guess we'll just do this one.
Are you sure you wish to leave the land?
Yes.
Click again to confirm.
I want to play the actual game now.
Now you've had a taste of your powers, we're ready to visit our mighty Greek capital. Full of people that worship us. Listen,
Please
can you hear that?
us. Please
That's a
help
pure
us.
prayer.
We pray.
It sounds like something terrible has
Hear
happened.
our prayers. Almighty One, please heed our call in this
This is
hour of
not a
need.
very impressive
Our
capital.
armies are crushed. What's left left of us hides in this city from the brutal Aztecs. And now they are at our walls. I implore you, please help us.
Oh my! It's a huge Aztec army! They're invading!
Our city is under siege. Aztecs have killed nearly all our troops. We're all going to die.
Save 5 villagers.
Got a villager, boy. Yes.
I think it takes more than 5 to bring the entire race back, guys. I'm not a very good god. I don't have the group pickup ability yet.
Our people are trapped by the burning buildings. Grab them and drop them in the portal.
Ah, we're getting some over here. Those other ones weren't good enough.
That villager is now safe. Well done.
Yeah, I don't think you actually need to be fast. I'm pretty sure they're actually safe until you put them all in.
What's happening? What's that rumble? That creature seems to be performing some strange ritual.
I forgot you could teach your creature spells.
He summoned a volcano. But how? I don't know. But we best save as many villagers as we can and get out of here.
Why is the capital of Greece a small island? I find it funny how it's like real-world cultures, but not real-world countries.
Aztecs doing? They crushed our villages with barrels. We need revenge.
You know, I never thought about it before. How are the Aztecs fighting the Greece? Or the Greek, I guess?
Look, there are some more barrels. Pull the guard fence away. The barrels will roll towards those invading Aztec scum.
Is this like a game of Civ? Where Athens is right next to the capital of the Aztec Empire, which I now forget?
Pick up the flaming stick and hold it over the hay bales.
Alright. These are all mechanics that I think you never use again, pretty much.
Oh no, another volcano. We can't save any more people.
Well, maybe if we spent less time killing them and more time saving our people. I just get a kick out of how our capital here is a barely settled rocky island.
We've done all we can here, leader. We have lots of followers, and we've escaped from the Aztec. Now, we gotta get ourselves powerful and take the fight back to the Aztec scum. But first, we'll have to conquer the Norse. Or free them to join us, of course. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. To the Norseland!
So, they're hinting at it there, but there's the good guy way to beat every stage and the bad guy way to beat every stage. The good guy way is to make a city so impressive and so good to live in that everybody immigrates to your city. And the bad guy way to do it is to conquer every other city. And they're both pretty fun, actually. I think they're both really rewarding ways to play the game. God, this brings back memories.
Here are the people we saved. They're exiting the portal. Yeah, these guys made it, but think of how many got toasted. Ooh. Anyway, where are we? This looks like an old Greek settlement. We can re-establish ourselves here. It looks so peaceful here. With no Aztecs, it's the perfect place to build up and get more followers. There is already a town center, a storehouse, and a field which we can use. The green ring you see is the extent of your influence.
Ooh, that voice
You can
clip.
only do things within this ring.
That voice clip is just burned into my memory.
Influence ring by placing more buildings and having more people.
Time to make a grand city.
When you're ready to learn how to feed your people, click on the gold scroll over the field, leader.
I wish you could see how wide I'm smiling right now. It feels so good getting back into this. Just looking at the architecture. You know what's bad? When the architecture of this It doesn't make me think of Greece. It makes me think of Age of Mythology. Man, I'd kill to play Age of Mythology again. That game was great. No, we got our little wolf there. Creature's asleep. Let's not disturb him now. We have just this little encampment so far. Alright, let's get started. Let's not let them starve.
Your villagers are going to need food very soon, leader. Move your hand over this field, then click and hold the action button to pick up the grain. When you've got 200 food in your hand, drop or throw it into the storehouse.
There we go.
We now have enough food. We need to get our people working if we want to rebuild, boss. Villagers can be turned into disciples who will work at the job you assign them. Pick up a villager, then put them down on a field.
There we go. Gonna need some dedicated farmers so I'm not having to handle that all the time.
Looks like your new disciple has started to work the field. Another 2 farmers should satisfy the village's food requirements for now.
I think you're gonna need more than 3 villagers farming for this entire community, but okay.
Can handle that small field with no problem, boss. We need wood if our villages are to build and our town expand. Grab and pull a tree out of the ground and drop it into the storehouse.
There we go. Got some wood. Come on, game, we did it. You don't need to show me the whole video. You want me to do it again, game?
Now put it in the storehouse.
There you go. That's 2 trees.
We could really do with some discipled foresters to collect wood for us. Pick up a villager and drop them next to a tree.
Let me guess, you want 2 more.
A discipled forester. Make a total of 3 foresters. Now, place the villager next to a tree.
There you go.
Got some nifty forest thing going on, boss.
I believe foresters replant trees as well, if memory serves, and that's kind of their big advantage over just doing it yourself. Although I think you can get a spell to make forests. I could be misremembering. Now you'll notice that they are going out into the fields and doing some farming and stuff, but if you have a disciple, then they're dedicated to that, which is, as you can imagine, useful.
The statues on your town center represent your town's desires. This shows what your people would like to build next. Keeping your people happy is important, and they will let you know if they desire a building type. See how the statue is carrying grain? That represents the people's desires for food. If they need ore or wood, they will let you know. Keep an eye on the statue, as it will change. This plinth's height represents how good or evil you are. From its top, a flame or a fountain will spring as you perform evil or good acts. The whole city will shift to show you if you are good or evil. This statue lets you know your people's desires. Watch the height of the statue. The higher it is, the more they need their desire.
Pretty sure that's for housing. They don't have homes.
It shows the impressiveness of your city, its population, and happiness. There is plenty of other useful information about your growing metropolis. Refer to it often.
All right.
Hold your hand over the statues and leave it there to get more detail.
Okay, so what do they want right now? Probably housing, right? Yeah, they want homes right now. Surprisingly, they're pretty happy about everything. I think it's just because they've got very low standards right now. Impressiveness, low. Child population, non-adult population entirely. Male to female ratio is fine. Yeah. We're gonna need housing, because they can't just breed out in the open. Is that what the next tutorial is? Yeah, building tutorial.
Your people desire houses. Move your hand over the rotating building, then click and hold the action button to drag it off.
Got
We'll
it.
need the right buildings and food if we're gonna support a powerful army. Click the action button again to place it down.
All right, we'll put it on the road over here.
That's right. Well, keep going. We can speed it up by picking up a tree and dropping it on the building.
There we go. Now they got the wood right there to
See
build
the
it.
pile of wood there? Your villagers will use that to build the house with.
Now, I'm able to quick build it myself. However, I'm gonna just set somebody to a builder. I'm able to quick build it myself, but it uses up a lot more resources than just letting them do it. So it's trading off resource efficiency for speed. So what I'm actually gonna do is, it didn't tell you how to do this yet, but I'm gonna build a road. Just around like that. I've never been amazing at like efficiently building cities. I've never looked up like strategies of building the best cities in the world. But I do know that we want some more roads. Sorry, these roads are really awful to build, considering you want to do a lot of little small movements to really get like, you know, to get exactly where you want it. And the mouse isn't responding to that right now.
The house is finished, and look how delighted the villagers are.
Yay! All right, it said place 11 foundations. I forget, can I shift click these? No. I think I can drag one that's already in existence though to make more. Yeah, to make copies.
You can also drag a building blueprint of an existing house. Move your hand over the existing
Yeah, I'm
house.
doing it.
Hold down the action button and drag to get the
I'm gonna
blueprint.
Google around
If
between
you want to
episodes.
cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right.
Shaking briskly left and right is gonna be difficult. Yeah, I'm just, between episodes. Ooh, can I fit one in there? Not looking like it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, shaking my cursor briskly left and right is probably not gonna register that super well. There we go. That should be plenty. Okay, so now they just need to be constructed.
Make 2 disciple builders. We can also create some disciple builders to help with our city building. Just drop a villager by a house that's under construction to create one. Make 3 disciple builders.
Got it.
Excellent. We've got a nice little troop of builders.
All right. So we could sit around and wait for them to get these all done. How much wood is it per building? Looks like they're already starting one. 320 wood per building. How much do we have in the stockhouse? Oh, we got plenty for all these buildings. They just need to bring it over and then actually construct it. So that actually won't take very long. So let's take this opportunity to look around. What is our world?
Look at that town. It's not dissimilar from ours.
Yeah, it's just a Norse version. That's one thing I actually found really cool about Evil playthroughs, is just having towns with different architecture and everything. It's really interesting. Because we're just going to have one giant city.
I don't like the look of those fellows.
Yeah, they have a trained army here. I mean, it's not much, but it's more than what we have. You can see the little military brigades walking around the map. And if we look very carefully around the map, we can actually find little secrets and objectives and stuff. You know, challenges so we can get more score. Oh, what's this? Press the toolbar key to toggle the toolbar open and closed. What an odd spot to place that. You know what? I think there's actually a goal in this map for finding every single one of those signposts. And you get tribute for it, so it's worth doing. Oh, that leads up there. I didn't know I had a path down to this beach. I mean, I don't think I have a reason to go down there, but interesting that I have a path, at least to walk people down there. Oh, hey. Your creature is your friend and will stay by you to the very end, so look after him. Punishment and reward, tell him to do things. These are all things you'll get tutorialized on, just hitting them so that I have them marked off for later. For if I try and find every goalpost. Virtual influence. You can reach outside your influence for a short time, but yeah.
Build buildings yourself. This is God building. Yes, you do it by picking up resources the building needs. Then hold your hand over the building and press and hold the action button. This is very useful, but you do lose some of the resource in the process.
There we go. Let's get rid of some trees in places where I don't want them. Use that to top off some buildings. Alright, they're almost done on their own. Let's not waste resources. Not like there's a shortage of wood or anything, and this is a very early stage, so I highly doubt I'm gonna really end up needing those resources, but we'll let them finish it up. I like being reasonably hands-off, you know? I laid the blueprints for them, and I let them enact the plans. You know, they're gonna want to fill out the insides of those houses. I hope they don't just put a roof on it and then still have dirt huts on the inside. Like, look at the floor. There's nothing really in there. There are windows to literally nothing. Seems like they just painted over them black. Alright, only one villa left. They're almost done. That person walked through a wall. Oh, they're laying down the wood. There's some there we go.
You've built enough houses for now. We must get the people to multiply. Oh dear, it's embarrassing.
No, it ain't. He's talking about breeding. Breeding, boss. You hear me good?
Get out of the
We
way.
need 3 breeder disciples to satisfy the village's needs. Drop a man or woman from your hand next to one of the opposite sex. Disciple breeders will continue forever.
There we go.
Marvelous. You've now created enough breeders. Any disciple will carry on doing that one job forever, unless you give them another job.
Alright, reestablish this village is my current goal, which is an awful generic one. Probably means that what we need to do is just kind of progress, and they'll tap us on the shoulder when they feel like we've done enough. So we're kind of in a little bit of a sandbox mode, but I don't want to...
What we need to do is increase our population. Now we've got some breeders, it should be easy to get 75 villages.
Yeah, it's not bad. What are we at right now? We are at 34 of 96. I believe when it says of 96, it means that's how many people we could house, I believe, because we do have quite a bit of housing. So we need to get to 75. Impressiveness, potential, yeah. Population's giving us that much.
When you are ready to learn about the toolbar.
Yeah, we basically just need to wait for them to breed anyway, so we might as well do this in the meantime.
Right, let's open the toolbar. See, there is a flag at the bottom left of the screen. All you need to do to open it is click the action button on it once.
I think spacebar works as well. Could be wrong. Ooh, real hard to click on.
Hey, what's that?
That is the toolbar. Good. Now click again to close it.
Yeah, I get it, game. That's how a menu works. God.
The toolbar holds a series of menus. These tabs are used to navigate the different menus. The tab currently selected is the Construction tab, so the menu shown is the Construction menu. Each menu is divided into sub-menus. We're going to show you how to access some advanced features. Press F4 to bring up the Tribute menu.
Alright.
This is the coolest part of the menu.
I love this.
The Tribute is like a form of currency. You can spend it on whatever you like, including new buildings. You can improve your godly powers and add constructions or features to your town. You earn tribute by finishing challenges and doing other impressive things. We have plenty of tribute at the moment, enough to buy a temple.
Yes. Faithful flock to... no, let me... Yeah. Sorry, it's the whole mouse sensitivity thing. Between episodes, I'm going to look up and see if there's like just a definite fix for it. Faithful flock to addictive. Sorry, I can't. I can barely read it because it's so small and I don't have my glasses on. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, makes people happy. Happy people's good. Increases happiness a lot. Impressiveness. Hell yeah. Alright, we've got it. We purchased it with our tribute, which looks suspiciously like gold coins.
You can now build a temple. This is a good thing with a capital G. Your town's impressiveness will increase. Select the temple from the construction menu, then place it down in your town.
Alright. Let's glorify ourselves. And I believe there's certain modifiers for certain buildings on impressiveness, like I think a temple likes to be on high ground, although I could be wrong. Temple right next to the stockpile. Let's have the temple in the housing district, maybe, or perhaps right across from me. You know what? I like that spot.
Some buildings require ore to be built. There are two sources of ore. The first is the ore mine, an ore deposit in the ground that can be mined by your villagers. There are also ore rocks. The villagers can mine these, but to save time, you can add them to your storehouse yourself.
Let's go ahead and add one to the storehouse. How much ore do we need for this? We need 1,500. How much do we have? Almost enough, actually. Just grab a few more. There we go. We've got enough resources for the temple. Looks like the builders are probably already getting started on it. A bunch of the wood's already in the spot, actually, because those trees were in the way. So what's this tooltip? Ooh, come on, game. Lay out roads, fill the inside. Okay, yeah. If you lay out roads, you can fill them with a field by dragging out. Yeah.
Boys, let's speed things up by using guard building.
No.
Pick up some wood or ore. Hold your hand over the temple and hold the action button to help construct the building.
Alright, game. I'll help. Even though they don't need my help. Collect a bunch of wood. Drop a bunch of wood. It is the biggest building we have. I mean, this you might consider bigger, but I think we always start with a creature pen. Temple Verogress half done. Alright, I'll speed it up for the sake of the viewers at home. Just de-beautifying your town, everybody. Actually, that reminds me, I think I can increase impressiveness by doing this. There we go. You can see it's got a little rock circle around it to show that they're not going to cut that one. Just trying to beautify the town a little bit. Increase the impressiveness. Wish I could put that down in a better spot. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. It's kind of not even, but, you know. Bear with me. Alright, how close are you to done? Tiny bit of wood left. I'll do it.
Well done.
There we go. That increases our impressiveness by a lot. They got a temple now. What do they want right now? Sleep? Oh, right. I believe I can change the time of day for them if they really want sleep. You'd think that would be something that regulates itself, you know? You wouldn't think that they really, like, do they really need a god to take care of that for them? Seems that they're just a little bit lazy.
If you build a very impressive city, then people will come from far and wide to live in it. Civic buildings are a good way to increase impressiveness. Nobody gets hurt, and we get more followers, making us more powerful.
Sweet.
Look, those people are migrating. They want to live in our town. They're bringing all their worldly goods. Hooray! People of all tribes will be drawn from far and wide to live in a good city. We'll beat our foes the clever way.
All right. I would like another storehouse. Just, whoop, didn't mean to pick you up. I'm gonna preemptively get another storehouse. Can I not build another one? Apparently I cannot copy a thingy thing from him. What if I open up the menu here? We're in the build menu. I want a storehouse from here. Okay, that works. Can I not build it there because that person's in the way? Come on, get out of my way. Oh. Nope. Kind of. There we go. Just want to get one of those built ahead of time. Because... there we go. They're on their way over, and I just want to make sure, absolutely for sure, that we have enough storage room to hold all the goods they might be bringing. So you'll notice this sign follows us as we look around. Like it faces us. That's just to show that we've already clicked that one before. And this one's spinning because we haven't. Watch for fireflies at dawn. Wonder if that's actually a tip that, like, would help us in any way. Or if they're just like, hey, this is in the game. Pretty neat, right? Alright, they're almost here. Kinda don't want to end the episode until we've done the creature pen thing, because that's fun. Or, I could have the creature pen be some kind of incentive for watching the next episode. Maybe that's how we'll do that. Well, this should be enough people to bring ourselves above 75 population. I believe this is more than 25 people. Looks like it to me. Yeah, your God's forsaken you. Your old village sucked.
These people have come to join our town. Pick up their migration flag and drop it anywhere within our influence ring.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Great One, for welcoming us into your magnificent town.
Sweet. All right, what do we got next? Soldier tutorial. I'll do the tutorial, but I don't want to kill anybody. I will need soldiers to defend myself, though.
Your people into warriors. Warriors who can take other towns and lands by force. Buying the armory is the first step towards having an army. Open the toolbar and click the Tribute tab.
I like how the good guy is aiding this on.
Ha! Temple? Why build that when you can build an armory?
Spent 40,000 on this. This better be
Select
worth
the
it.
armory from the construction menu. Then place it down in your town.
I do need some military. You never know when you're gonna get attacked after all. Alright, let's get rid of that. And just run a road like that. Build the temple out here. Counts as evil just building an armory. I think I called it a temple because I'm stupid. Let's just grab a bunch of resources. Evil because I'm taking resources from them, but it'll be good because I'm building. So weird that they give you the option to just steal from them. Wonder what the ratio of resources I waste is.
Warriors form platoons. They're recruited via the flags on the top of the armory. Pick up one of the flags on the armory, then place it in the highlighted area.
Alright.
Dropping the flag will make a standard-sized platoon. To recruit a larger platoon, hold down the action button, then drag away from the flag.
Forgot about that, actually. Well, we've got that now. Oh, street lamps. Forgot about that. Looks nice. So, we've got our armory now, so we now do have military being recruited, which I actually don't want, really. So I'm just gonna... trying to remember how to get rid of that. I think I need to wait until it's actually recruited. And then I pick up the flag, wave it around, and it, disbands it. Because I don't want a bunch of my population doing that when they could be in the village doing stuff. Because I don't think I'll get attacked this stage anyway. Pretty sure that the armies will never actually come at your base in this map. They pretty much just hang around the southern side of the map. Rotating buildings. Hold down the action button and rotating the building with the mouse. Got it. Alright, no new objective yet.
Armies are the best thing ever, but you're gonna need to keep them under control. So you need to know all about these here flags. Every platoon has a flag. You can see it held up high above the army, and also in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Each platoon type has a different color and symbol on their flag to make them easy to identify. This one is a swordsman platoon. The flags also tell you what rank the platoon is. Those pips along the top indicate the rank, from raw recruits to seasoned veterans. If you click on the flags in the bottom right with the action button, you pick up the flag and gain control of the platoon. Click on the flag with the move button, and you'll go directly to the platoon. And there you have it, the basics of army flags. Pick up the platoon flag, boss.
All right. Let's pick up the platoon.
That's perfect. Click on the highlighted area to tell them to go there. If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right.
All right, we got them running over there. Oh, hey, look, fireflies. Are they on their way over? Yep. So we'll just wait. And they still keep their order if I shake the hand to get rid of the flag. They're just running on over to wherever I clicked. Ooh, that sound effect is loud.
Okay, boss, let's get aggressive. With the platoon flag in the hand, click on the enemy town center. This will order your troops to take over the town.
All right. I do want to not do this in the future, but I will do it
Off we go.
right now because it's part of the required objectives. I'm pretty sure you have to do each one of the gold flags, or gold scrolls rather. So we are going to conquer that town. All right, how's the population doing? Population's good.
An army marches on its stomach, and these guys will eat twice the normal rate. So keep an eye out on your stores.
They don't have a resource desire. Yeah, they got plenty of food. In fact, I wouldn't mind having
Disciple breeder.
some more breeders. Keep this population growth going.
Disciple breeder.
There we go. How's the military going? They are just arriving, and there's nothing here to really stop them.
Yeah, this is it. Attack! Oh dear. Oh, you know it doesn't have to be war, leader. You can take towns by impressing them too.
And then they just stand near the capital for a little while, and that's how we take it over. Standing and banging our swords on our shields. It's a little bit lame. And you can see there's like the storm cloud over it and everything to show it's the evil way to do things. But gets us tribute, although probably less tribute than we spent on that damn armory. Alright, I don't think we have any disciples set for mining right now.
Disciple mine worker.
Yeah, let's have a few of them. Let's just get 2.
Disciple mine worker.
I think 2 will be plenty for now. Oh, apparently they want more housing. We'll go ahead and get a little bit more housing. I'm trying to keep all the housing kind of in this area for now. So these are all villas, which is pretty nice housing. Not the nicest. We can unlock better stuff later. Just have those ready. Want to make sure that the builders are always working, unless we really don't need anything. And I'm pretty sure these Nordic houses are considered less impressive than full Greek villas. Considering they kind of look like they're just overturned boats. Almost got it. Takes a little while. Any second now. Any second now. Quality conscript. Were they conscripted? Looks like they just kind of ran over there on their own volition. Yay! Only 8,000 tribute. Yeah, I don't think we got our tribute back on this.
Way to go! More followers for our glorious war machine. Yeah, now you own this town. You can do anything in the Green Influence Ring, just like in your town, boss. Attack is the best form of defense. Get your armies out there. A newly created platoon starts at experience level 1. and as they fight, they gain experience. When the platoon's experience reaches a certain threshold, they go up to the next experience level, and with it, their skills such as fighting and speed improve. Lastly, if you want to disband the platoon, drop the platoon's flag onto an armory and let those weaklings off the hook.
Alright. We'll just leave him over there to defend this place if need be.
See, you can win by taking over towns using force. Or by impressing the people in those other towns. Yeah, war solves everything. Well, actually, leader, you can win by a mixture of impressing and war, you know. Alas, the time of innocence draws to a close. You must take a step down the road of good or evil.
I think I'm cool with good.
By the way, war is evil, and I'm evil. You get where I'm coming from? The time to choose, boss.
Alright, so we have a second town. Alright, perfect. This is perfect. So we got some tutorial stuff, that'll get us some more tribute, road tutorial and everything. Looks like all kinds of beacons across the map now. Evil. What did I do that was evil over here now? I don't even know. I don't know what the most recent evil thing I did was. Let's just give you a temple. I don't think they'll have the ore to build it, actually. Yeah, because this is just a rock. I'll bring some ore over from the other town soon. I think someone was just yelling about how they need wood over here. Oh, you know what's evil? They're probably starving because they don't have a storehouse. I'm just gonna, before we end this episode, let's help them get this storehouse up and running because they really do need a place to be able to store things. I don't think the other town is gonna mind sacrificing a few trees so that they can get a storehouse for their neighbors. There we go. They've got food, they've got wood, they can start to handle things on their own. I'm mostly gonna just leave them alone to do their own thing. It looks like this housing is getting done. Good, so they have more places to sleep. Alright. Thank everybody for watching the first episode. I hope that you enjoyed. On the next episode, I'm going to be doing the creature tutorial, and I could probably on the next half an hour to an hour beat the entire first level. It's not a very long one, not a very complex one. And between episodes, I'll go see if I can fix that mouse thing, because it's controlling a little bit weird. I'll have an end card where you can click on the next episode if it's already uploaded, or click on some other video, and there's a subscribe button there if you would like to subscribe. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.